How long was the Soup on?
12 years.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's a
Started in 2004.
Did you ever get because I mean you're zinging Hollywood.
Yeah, well, it was going way back, but our goal was let the clips speak for themselves and not, because you could say everybody is dumb and everybody's crazy, but if you let the clip be the thing that hang, so if they got mad at us and be like, well, this was what you did on camera. But people tried and stop us, a couple folks. Tyra Banks didn't like it when we made fun of her, and her King World, which at that point was a huge distribution company, threatened to. But at that point, the president of E was really cool, and he was like, "You have to you have to put, And I was like,
how did she try to stop a joke?
Oh, by King World saying we are not going to allow E to use any footage from any King World show.
Oh, got it.
And we just kind of laid off for a little bit and then went back to it.
Hell yeah. That's
but
great.
Like the Kardashians, when they first started, we were making fun of them. And then Kris Jenner would call, and then the president would call and be like, can you lay off for a week? And I'd be like, yeah. And then I'd lay off for a week and then make fun of them again. And
do you ever run into any?
And it never worked out for them.
Yeah.
Do I run into the Kardashians?
No, I mean, any of these people who you made fun of.
Yeah. Through over the year, I see. Yeah, I'm like RuPaul. We used to make fun of that show all the time.
Sure.
But that show was extremely different. And
yes.
But he would come on the show, so we often would. So we were trying to we're celebrating how insane television is, and not just this sucks. We weren't ever trying to go, this is stupid or sucks.
Yeah.
Just kind of going, here's something nuts. And
yes. And you highlight it.
Yeah. No one's taken a swing at me.
All right.
But most reality stars way back when, they were like, thank you for that clip.
Oh, wow.
I appreciate it.
I mean,
yeah, they're on reality TV. They want attention.
Right.
Yeah. It's all good news.
It's a brilliant show because this is when TV got real wacky, like reality shows and all this stuff. So you got to just shine a light on it.
And it was much less polished. It's when they figured out, oh, we can make this tiny little show and it's going to get as huge ratings as
and cheap.
So like something like Flavor Flav shows.
Oh, it's a gold mine.
Those they don't have the same. I know like Love Island now is basically people just fucking, but
trying
to
get on
that flavor, like the Whitney Houston show being Bobby Brown.
Oh yeah,
like, that would never ever happen today, because
what was that show? I don't even remember that.
It was just Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston
being fucked
cameras following them, and they were clearly high the whole time.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then what was the other one? What's the tits? Anna Cole Smith.
Yeah.
Which is her being high. Then you had the Osbournes, which is Ozzy being fucking checked out.
Yeah, Osbournes was the original.
Yeah. It was a while. And then I like the Kardashians put out a sex tape, but they're like, hey, easy with the jokes. You put out a sex tape, you're blowing a guy, and you're worried about my yuck-em-ups here?
Yuck. Yes. Hey, my yuck-em-ups. And they obviously.
No. Yeah, but the fucking on tape helped them.
That's true. It's true. But I'm sure being on the Soup doesn't hurt you.
Paris Hilton. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
But that was leaked by her boyfriend.
Tommy Lee.
Paris Hilton?
Well, he had a sex tape, I'm saying.
Oh, yes.
You're just naming names?
Yeah, I'm just doing sex tapes now.
Elia Kazan over here.
So many takes.
So many names.
Yeah, but those
are going way back.
That's the ideal show. As a comic, I mean, that was pre-Tosh.0. I mean, it's really a perfect show for a comedian.
And Ridiculousness is still on.
Oh, yeah.
Still going.
That's
years.
The kid version.
Yeah.
Have they tried to reboot The Soup again without you or no?
They did. But it was during COVID hit, and it's a really funny comic named Jade, and
Cat Preda?
Yeah, she's great
her.
And really nice, I mean we were on the air for a year before anybody watched the show.
Wow.
E was very kind and let us kind of marinate and get better, and so we didn't. So we were. It was basically a year before anybody started watching the show, and we were so lucky because of that. And then we tried it on Netflix, and after 2 seasons they canceled that. But now YouTube clips and any clip
Exactly.
on TikTok or Instagram instantly, and so it's all the jokes have been made unless you're doing it instantly or that night.
Yeah.
Was it a daily? It was every night, right?
It was weekly.
Weekly.
So we would save them up, and then Friday night, and then pray there wasn't a mass shooting in the news,
Right.
which happened a lot.
Yeah.
It's
Still
such a funny reaction. Like 14 kids get killed. You're like, fuck. Now I can't make a Paris Hilton.
Yeah, you're like, well, yeah,
Right.
yeah. So yeah, it's good times.
But I remember watching it like way back in the day and being shocked that it was good because I was like, it was so no frills in the setup.
Yes.
Oh, this is like rinky dink. But then you're like, oh, but that's part of the charm.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the
It
jokes
was-
were good.
Yeah.
That was one of the reasons why we were on for a year without anybody doing anything, because it was so cheap.
Yeah.
It was a camera and us, and that was
Wasn't it Kinnear before you?
Kinnear, and then John Henson for years,
With the
And
gray
then
streak.
Hal Sparks, and then
Wow.
Aisha Tyler, and
Wow.
there was a bunch of guest hosts in there. But Aisha did it for a few years, and then stopped in 2002.
And then you jumped in?
And then in 2004, they wanted to reboot it, but they didn't want to call it The Soup. They were like, we don't want it to be Talk Soup. And they called it the What The Awards. So the show was called the What The Awards, which is a terrible name.
To get a name that works.
I know.
You got like a brand.
Well, and the new president came in and went like, this terrible name. Change it to Talk Soup or Soup. I think he named it. And that,
Damn.
Those-
What a run. Where the hell?
Those were the days, guys. It's going way back.
Well, you got to admit, that was a lot easier of light lifting than a sitcom.
Yeah, there's a lot less camera moves.
Yeah. I mean, you had a 5 o'clock shadow, a loose tie.
It's just me stumbling through teleprompter
Right.
clips and getting that the gathering of the clips and the producers, how hard they worked, and the joke writing and the number of people that helped put it together was a big effort.
Of
And
course.
they were great, and I was so lucky.
And now you're doing the 1% Club.
Thank you.
The game show, which that's a fun gig.
That's just the promo. That's the promo one.